I got 0 eyeballs. Yep, it's already lagging, dog. It's already lagging. But like my video, like my preview video down in the bottom left-hand corner looks crispy as hell.
Nice, nice, nice,
Okay.
nice, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw up my prayer hands. Dear
I don't know
Heavenly
what the hell's
Father,
going on with the intro.
please
What is
allow
up,
this
everybody?
show just allow this show to go. Oh, we're live. We are live from Vegas.
I'm hearing music. Are you hearing that?
Nah, brother, that's just the angels singing in the background.
Hold on.
Right? He's still got it going. Yeah, we run a tight ship around here, folks.
I don't know what's going on.
You
It's like
haven't
replaying,
noticed.
but I think it's done now. What is up? What is going on, everybody? You look crisp.
All right, good. Yeah, we'll take it. Like I said, my stream is always grainy here, but I can see myself down here. You say I look like a Honeycrisp apple? I will take it, my friend.
Okay, I figured out what it was. I had some like a replay playing in the background. We're getting it together. We just got back from AHR. It is what it is. But let me know, guys, if everything's good. You see us clearly. You hear us clearly. If Jake's too loud, let me know, and we'll get it fixed.
We'll turn him down, baby. We don't need to be loud no more. We turned up and we turned down. You sound a little nasally, bro. You good?
I feel like shit. So I'm getting over, I guess, a cold or something, and it kind of knocked me out a little bit this week. It's pure pandemonium over here, though. It's been busy as hell, and just trying to, hang in there.
You're crushing it, man. What you got going on, the business is flourishing. I see the growth. You're taking new leaps and bounds.
There's a lot of plans in place. A lot of plans.
Franchises, right? We're going to franchise, right?
Well, look, like how you guys, I just saw you guys added another thing, a busy roofing or something.
Did you see that, bud? We do it all, guys. We fix your fucking roof. We fix your plumbing, your air conditioning. We're probably gonna have the electric thing going soon. So we do pools. Literally, we put fucking paver stumps in damn neighborhoods. Whatever you need, we'll do it. Cause guess what? The money is always green.
Oh yeah. So you guys are branching out into other divisions, I guess you would call it, right? And
Jonathan is, yeah, that's his fucking thing.
My thing is,
can't run a single business perfectly, but we'll run. It's like the master. What is it? What is it? The damn thing? Jack of all trades, master of none. That's busy air right now. Okay, we got busy air, plumbing, roofing, and pools. But we can't. We'll
fix
on
something.
One and get that thing.
We'll get out there and we'll fix something.
Yeah. Hey, you need that tree trimmed? Got you. I got you.
You paint curbs? Got you.
Paint. Oh, dude. Real quick, I got stuck on watching it. Yes.
Yes.
This dude in like California.
Yes.
Whew,
the nicest.
So crispy, dude.
And he does such great work. So he does the little addresses on the curb, right? And like typically somebody just goes around with like a little stencil and like, it's whatever. It works. But there is a dude, I forgot his name, like that I've seen on TikTok, and I think he's on Instagram. Just masterpiece after masterpiece, right?
Yeah,
he does all
so
the
good.
craziest designs, and they're usually to like the city or the area. Nicest. And I think he has his own paint cans and stuff like that he sells.
Oh yeah. He probably does. Yeah,
That's
guys.
crazy.
Probably like markers, his tapes, and his little. Yeah, he probably got it all.
Super clean. I got stuck one time just watching a whole bunch of his videos.
Like I'm gonna start painting my curb. Oh, it got a curb, but I'm gonna paint one.
What is it like? Master your craft, right? So that was cool to see.
Yeah, that's good.
That's what it reminded me of real quick. I just forgot what I was gonna say though.
You were on a train of thought. You said we're doing roofing. I said you guys are just blowing up. You're about to have that franchise operation.
We're just trying to stick to what we do best, but we're gonna do it, I think, in more locations. So that's kind of the plan in place right now. But I gotta hire quite a bit because it's just it's been like that. I just literally came right now from another customer, a new customer that called in too. But I think he was kind of laughing because he's like, yeah, I just saw you on Instagram and I figured I'd give you a call. I was like, okay, cool. So
Let's go.
Sprouts, is that like?
Yeah, yeah.
We
That's
have
like
one.
a grocery store thing.
Yeah, so I'm pretty pumped for that because I'm like, yeah, you guys got. Because I don't want to do Walmart or anything crazy, but like a Sprouts, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, it's a little guy. Yeah, I can get down with that. We just got one opened up. I'm gonna start posting that I do refrigeration and just start effing everybody's stuff up. You know, it's like, I could do this. Oh man, good
Well,
for you, bro.
we'll circle back to that right now because I was going to bring something up. But before I forget, we did celebrate 100 episodes over at
Yo,
AHR. We actually had our 100th and 101 episode
and
over
one.
there. So we did
Yeah,
the
we did.
Vigo one and we did the Aux Air one. I do want to give a shout out. Well, we'll clip this. I want to give a shout out to Testo for supporting the show and giving away a manifold to Sasha, the HVAC game. And he gave one over to, I know
Mark.
he's Mark, HVAC Jedi. He gave him a thermal. He won a thermal imager from Testo. So shout out to Testo for helping us out there, giving the people what they want,
Yes.
right? And it was a good show.
Absolutely, man. That was awesome. Shout out to Testo, showing some love, man. Testo makes good stuff.
They had text me because it was so hectic trying to get to everything, but like I took off like right at, I don't know if that was Monday. That would have been Monday. I left like at the end of the show, and the guys I guess were still there. They went to go claim their prizes. I was like, I just literally just left, and
Dude, like it's chaotic.
But the guy texted me. He's like, it was great. We took pictures. They were wearing your merch. It worked out. I was like, that's awesome.
Hell yeah. Nah, that's awesome. Shout out to the boys, man. Let's go.
Yeah, it was awesome. Great crowd, and then just seeing everybody. I know Rooney was pretty busy too, running around. I only saw him a couple times.
Really getting after it, ain't he?
I saw Mike. I got to sit down with Mike. I think it was the first like Sunday night, just to kind of chill and talk. So it was a good time. It's very hectic. So when you get to actually talk to people, it's a good time.
It's not enough time though. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. I was saying that next time I don't want to book. I booked both days to do stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, next time I kind of want to book one day and then maybe the next day just hang out.
Yeah, there's gonna be a totally different vibes going forward, I think. But it's hard to turn down some things. You know what I'm saying?
And they all came in last minute too.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, all right, I'll take it. Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta be there. I might stretch it to the third day for real.
You
Like
didn't
normally we'd leave out,
but you didn't do 3, right?
nah.
That's hard.
Rolled out, man. Dude, so I thought I got drugged, brother. Okay,
Where?
but I didn't.
At the whiskey place or which one?
Well, so before that, when we were over at Quilt, damn, like I was sitting there, dude. I only had 2 drinks at Quilt, right? And one, I had one, was waiting a while. Then I went to get another, then it disappeared, and I was like, "Oh, my drink's gone." The guy was like, "Oh, I just took it. I roofied it." I was like, "You know what I mean?" I was like, "All right." I walked away, like I was getting, getting a little hand tattoo, right? And so Liz ended up going to get me a new one, but then that same dude like came around, was like hovering around while I was getting the tattoo. I was like, it's kind of weird. Anyways, rolled out from there and met up with you, and I only had a sip of the whiskey. I gave it the rest to Slim, right? And that night, dude, I just was yakking and rocket diarrhea, dude. Just sorry, TMI, right? And I was like, oh my god. And it was from midnight till 5, and I was just like, and like I said, I didn't drink like that. You know what I mean?
That would have been Tuesday, right?
That was Tuesday. So
shit.
the flight home was atrocious. So
what a way to end
it sucked.
and the trip.
But what I was, yeah, I think I'm gonna do the third day next year. You know what I mean? Even though it's over 2 hours early, but
Well, there
you
was
can still get
there was
around.
somebody that mentioned that because a lot of the guys do the 3 days, right? They use that
Hmm.
third day because it's so dead compared to the other two to do the content, right? Which I
For
mean, it makes
sure.
sense. You can have more time with the booth people and everything.
Yep. Yeah, get your exhibitor game on, and then normally a lot of times they're going to give more stuff away that they don't want to take with them.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Jake, can we see your tattoo?
so I got there it is, y'all. You know, a little something like that. Can you see it? It's like a modern flame.
Slim
Okay.
Slim was cracking up so much for that one.
Yeah, he had too. It was yeah. He can shove it up his butthole.
So
Oh man,
Jake,
no.
can you tell us what happened? Because you basically got kicked
Man,
out.
yeah, dude. Like it was so shitty. Like so we were in this really high fancy ass spot, right?
That
And
was a nice one.
we're in the back room. We're all like these hooligans, right? We're just our blue
I
collar
felt
selves
so
and
wait, wait,
shit.
wait. I felt so weird going in there. I'm like, is this the right place? I walked in
I know.
and I don't know if they were having a meeting or something. They were all huddled in a circle when I walked in.
Adrian's like, am I in the right spot?
Yeah, and they kept telling me, "No, come in, come in." I'm like, "You guys are having like a meeting or something." And then they started clapping, and they're like, "Go through," and they made a joke. They're like, "Oh, they're clapping for you, whatever." And like, I went through,
It's,
and the lady was like, "Oh, it's in the back over here. Let me walk you." And then they started, "Oh,
yeah.
let's give them an applause and this and that." I was like, "Dude,
Yeah,
it was just
like
the weirdest
nobody else got one. Yeah.
weirdest
It was
interaction." But yeah, I felt weird because
would
I
you
was completely dressed down, for the
oh
show,
yeah,
and then it
these
was like a fancy ass restaurant.
so was I though, bro. Like we dressed normal. They were in t-shirts, right? So anyways, like me and Ashley were gonna get like a matching. She was gonna get some ice and I was gonna get the fire, right? And so when we hold hands, wife and husband, it's so adorable. And so I'm getting it. But I wanted to get like a tattoo. I was either gonna go back behind the neck because you really wouldn't see it, or like I wanted to put heat pump right here above my crotch, bro. It would been so funny. But they were like the guy did say they didn't have a flat table to lay me down on. I was like, but they told me you could do it. Anyways, they
Just
saved the last two spots for me and my
clear out the
wife.
bar to get
Yeah,
it done.
dude, I'll lay on the ground. Let's go. And so they said they saved the last two spots. Quilt paid an extra hour for these people to stay there. And then the dude took like a half hour on this thing, dude. It took forever. And
Dude,
my wife didn't get her tattoo.
I used to go back in the day for like the flash deals for like the little
Yeah.
tattoos, right? Like just if I
Yeah.
wanted something small, they were super quick about it. I don't know what took that guy so long.
He was trying not to do the second one. And so I was just really bummed out, bro, because like I was like, I wouldn't have got this if my wife didn't get her tattoo. Like that was the whole purpose of me, like, all right, cool, let's do it. And I would have at least got like the fire and ice one, but then it would have looked like Adrian's symbol, and then I would have been like, here I am. You know what I mean?
So I
Uh,
guess there is
uh,
a future tattoo appointment at some point to go and get that.
she's probably not now. I mean, I might turn this into something else. I don't know. You know, you know what it might be turned
But
into.
what did they tell you? They just said to wrap it up and get out.
Yeah, bro. I was like, all right, babe, come on. He's like, no, we gotta go. They're kicking us out. I'm like, I was like, bro, and I got like real mad about it. Like I was like, that's fucking bullshit. I was like, I only got this because she was gonna get it. Like, there's nothing I can do. My hands are tied. I'm like, all right. It's like whatever.
That's crazy. Um, Na-
Anyways,
Nasty
great event.
says,
Shout out to Quilt, by the way. Oops, sorry.
"Go ahead." No, no,
I
no,
did
finish.
post a video. Go check out the video on Quilt. I did one like last year. They did a 2-zone heat pump, most efficient. Now they got a 3-zone that is more efficient than a 2-zone. So after the this, go check it out. It's fun. You'll get some good information, guys.
And that was
What
filmed
what
at
nasty to get
that was filmed at the
right there at
place
the
that we got
party.
kicked out.
Yeah, they say you gotta go. It's because we're a bunch of hippies, brother.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't go to the Takeo party. He said he got an alien tattoo.
Legit,
You
huh?
should
Did
have.
he?
You should have just
Let's
went
see
over
it,
there.
nasty. Yeah,
She
it
just
might have
went
been.
over there
It
to
was
get
the
it
day
done.
before.
Oh, it was.
Everybody goes to Takeo though, man. I don't, I don't get it. I guess they put on the good ones, don't they?
That is one of the ones to go to. That one and like the RLS one, I guess.
Mm,
Usually that's where people are.
yeah, it was cool. It was all in all, it was fun. And then I rolled up with you at the country club, and like when I first walked in, it's the room was lined with mirrors, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna wreck this shit. Like everybody looked, but there was like only like 5 people in there, and I was like, oh damn, because like the mirrors looked like there was so much more people, and I was
Oh,
like, oh, okay, I thought I was in like a totally different. I was like,
well,
ah, this gotta go.
I think we missed everybody also because I saw like the guys from Commercial Kitchen Chronicles and a few others. I think the young guys were
Oh,
there.
okay,
I don't know if Ewok was there. I know Disciple was there, but they must have been there when it started,
okay.
and we got there like towards the end.
We were well, the cool people come late, you know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
And
Um,
then I had to go back and go. One thing I will say is I can't stand like the casinos with the cigarettes and all that, dude. The smell nauseates me, and just not a good time there. But Vegas was cool though. Vegas was cool. The sights and everything cool.
before we get off topic, well, not off topic, but before I forget,
We are.
shout out to Dylan. Do you know Shorty HVAC?
Yeah, the homie. Is he
Did
good?
you see that he broke his legs?
What? What was he
He
carrying a
made a
fucking
video.
condenser and jumped off the roof?
No, on the way
Dylan
home, he got
Shortness.
in a wreck from a job.
Fuck.
His van
Damn.
was like
Lawsuit.
totaled. I haven't talked to
Man.
him, but shout out to Dylan because
Did he did
he had
did he
to.
do it on YouTube?
Yeah, if you go to Shorty HVAC, and it's
Oh
the
shit, yeah.
only video he has right now. Broke both of his legs.
Damn, fam. Shout out to the homie. He's cool.
So he lost,
I'll
and
make sure to
I've
save
been
that for
through that
later.
because I tore my ACL. You lose all that muscle when you don't use it, and when you have surgery. So like, but I can't
Cut.
imagine both of them trying to rebuild and
Bro.
therapy. Yeah, that's crazy. So get well
Damn.
soon,
Well,
Shorty.
good call. Good call, man. That guy's cool.
No, and he admitted in the. I didn't watch. I don't think I finished watching it, or maybe I did, but he admitted you get stuck in the house, you don't do anything. You feel a little down. So he went through all that. So like I said,
Yeah.
shout out to him. Hopefully he's doing better. He says he's hoping to get back into work in the next couple of
Okay.
months because he started walking again. That was a whole thing too. Like it's crazy. And
Okay.
all from going home at the end of the day from work, there was a collision, and stuff happens really quick.
For sure, bro. Everything can just change in an instant. Well,
So
way to bring us back to reality, man. That was good. That was good.
no, I wanted to
I don't
just
even
get
want
it
to
out
talk
there.
anymore.
He's always in our chats and stuff, and like I kind of noticed that he wasn't posting anymore, and there you go.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's funny. I looked at it the other day, probably about 2 weeks ago. I was like, "Where's this cat at?" But I know he goes through
he
those
cut his
spurts
hair
too.
too. Like he went through a lot.
Oh man,
Yeah,
damn,
the locks are gone.
damn. I'm gonna have to definitely hit him up, bro. We got that Samson power. You know what I'm saying?
Um, yeah, they're talking about gambling over here in the chat. Yeah, it was Carver Steak where the quilt thing was. Mike said that they got invited to. What's up,
Whatchamacallit it?
Mark?
There he is. Hey, I ain't forgot that postcard, bro. Swear. Hey, everybody, get Mark's daughter a postcard, okay? Mark, put your email in the chat, all right? Yeah, no, we put $10 in the machine and that was it. We didn't win anything.
Oh, you tried?
So,
Okay.
yeah, I was like, I'm done. The first time, well, it's $5. We got $1 back, right? So we lost 4. Went and put the $6 in and lost it. I was like, it's stupid.
Yeah, if you think that way, it because I do that too. I was like, I'll put a little bit in. If I don't get anything, I'm out.
Yeah,
Felicia
like, and I was,
and her family are high rollers. They will put in quite a bit.
I ain't got time for
wait
that.
to get, something out of it. And usually you do, but like it takes time.
Yeah, I didn't understand it because it was like, well, you got 80 credits. All right, well, let's spend for this 80 credits. And like, but I only wanted to spend 40 of it, but it takes it all and you don't win anything. It doesn't even spin. I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
That's how they make their money.
Oh, it's straight
They
up.
they
Bunch
just
of
take yours.
dumbasses like me. Yeah, like, oh, none of these people know what they're doing.
Well, her
But next
family's
time,
luck.
dude,
Her
definitely gonna.
family's lucky that her dad, anytime they go
Yeah.
like up to the casinos around here, comes back
Mm-hmm.
with all. He always comes back winning something like, and
So bad.
and then
Lucky.
it's always like thousands, right? It's like
Yeah.
I just spent 100. I got a couple thousand. I'm like, I don't have that luck.
Yeah. No, no. There was a GC we used to do a lot of work for in Maryland, and he had a horseshoe up his ass. He'd go buy the dollar fucking scratch offs. He'd always win like 100, $200, and then he'd buy like the more expensive ones. Like every week, he was winning like $1,000. I'm like, this is so shitty. And he had like a system to it though. He was like, this is how you do it. His name was Bones. Shout out to Bones.
Well,
Man.
it's not for everybody. I wasn't super into it either. I'll do it just to get to pass the time or whatever it is, and like they bring you drinks if you need them and like all that kind of stuff. So I just
Yeah.
I go with my little budget, and then I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, facts. That's what I did. $10.
So so we can, I guess we'll talk about AHR, and I'll go through the chat right now. I know I missed some questions right now. I
What do
see
we got?
Eddie, I
What we
see
got? Let's
Mike, I
go.
see Mark, Zay. What is up, y'all? So, real quick note, because I was gonna do a video. It's gonna take me a while to get all that done. As far as like what we saw there, maybe we'll go over a few things. Maybe we can start with Vito or something. But I did hear a couple of things. I don't know if I told you, but like I know I told you the Lennox bought, because I did talk to Lance, because Lennox bought or acquired late last year Durodyne, whatever it's called, with Subco and Solderwell, basically.
Yeah.
So Lance says that
Shout out the Jordan.
there's big changes or big things coming on their end. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, Lennox acquired that. And then I don't know if you saw that Rector Seal acquired Global Source and Amrad.
Okay.
So now that's part of Rector Seal's catalog, their turbo and all that. I forgot what they're
They're
called.
trying
The
to
turbo.
they're it's like Rector Seal and freaking Diversitech, bro.
I was gonna
You
say,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
they got them, I guess, to compete more with, because Diversitech does
Yeah.
everything,
You know,
and
it's
Diversitech
funny.
also has acquired quite a bit. They have a lot of little companies.
There's so many acquisitions, like it's wild.
Eddie's like,
What's
ill
it say?
the stainless steel line set. Did he talk?
But hey,
Did you
hey.
interview him for that or no?
Yeah, so I'm gonna be keeping. I got like 5 more videos, maybe. They're all like short 4 to 5 minute ones, and Lance has one. It's it's kind of more comical, but he's all about it, of course. And I'm just like, yeah, man, that's great. You know what I mean? Because what we
Oh,
done see, like
I remember
Kurt's
who it
already done
was.
started leaking.
I remember who it was.
What?
It was our favorite DIY guy. He was there. I don't know if you
Mm,
know.
no, fuck no.
I didn't see him at all.
uh, what's he all like meat right?
No,
what he
he
do?
he
Oh,
didn't
is he
even
all about
talk.
the?
He didn't even talk. He was filming like Lance, and I saw a couple other videos. He was just like letting them
Okay,
do the demos or whatever. But he posted the steel
okay.
line set, and I don't know. I'm still iffy on that too.
Yeah, he was making a push about it because he was saying I'll post a video on it because it got that Sils whatever it was saying 56, so you
But
can
you have
do
to,
that
yeah,
type
you
of
have to
stuff.
use, because I remember when Kurt brought it up, he's like, "Oh, it's just like copper," and like that's the way it was pitched. But I
Hmm.
was like, "Yeah, but you need that 56, right? I think that's what it is."
Yeah, 56. That's what it was. Yep.
So you got to remember to use that one and all this other stuff. I was like, I don't know. How much
Yeah,
is
nah,
and
dude,
then
it
how
was
much is that solder?
that's true. I mean, I did ask him on the price of solder for his, and he's like, I want to keep it under 300, and that's for the 15.
Yeah.
And it's I forget how many. I said like how many rods, but they don't go by rods; they go by weight on his. I was like, how much does that come with? And he was like, 2 ounces. I don't know what it was. So, because I was like, I think a normal pack's like 28 or something.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
typically.
so So, yeah, got him in there, and he was kind of pushing it, and his booth was right, or his little section is right in front of it. But old Brent over there, Subco, was just going through all the door dying shit. So they had some really cool shit. Like he was showing me these really cool anchors. They got the joist jack where you can hoist up the excuse me air handler. This guy has this really cool like unistrut kit that like, you know how people always with the wires where they always put the freaking all thread right in front of the blower wheel or the coil, right? Well, they designed it to where you lay the tracks and the way the unistrut locks in, you just slide them joints out the way, dude. It was pretty so you can just get the stuff out. I'm like, that's nice. So,
So Mark is providing some information here. RLS will not warranty if you use those steel line sets with their press tools.
ooh, that's good. That's good. Good to know.
That
Public
was
service announcement.
I don't know if they ever officially said you could do that, but I know some techs were saying, "Oh yeah, you can." Like, it's the same thing.
Oh, people were saying they could do that? Okay.
Yeah, but I think it was like
Um,
actual guys that like were just doing it in the field, but
Yeah.
it's not
What you
warranty.
could do with that though is that smart lock shit that we stopped by. Since
Yeah,
it's just a metal compression instead of an O-ring that oils anything. So literally, you can just join two dissimilar metals and be fine.
yep.
I'm gonna try that shit for sure.
We'll see. I don't know if did they contact you?
I got his number.
Oh, okay. Matt here is saying OEM because he said they talked to the actual manufacturer of the steel line set. Needs to be protected and shrink wrapped after brazing because somebody, I think it was Mike, was asking if it corrodes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like with stuff like that, when you go to anything, because I dealt with issues with like the push fittings, right, too. Like anything like that, like it works initially, but like does it last? Do you have to baby it? Do you have to do anything else? Like, that's kind of
So
the thing with that.
they have been using steel for what 50, 60 years though in refrigeration. That's what Lance said. Could be wrong. Um,
No, we do. And I don't know if there's any protection on those, but it's not because like he's probably talking about like the valves and stuff. Like there's steel in there is steel in refrigeration. Off the top of my head, I can't think of steel line sets. I'm thinking more like
okay.
valves and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't had any experience. I know it's just a big push they're trying to do. I don't know if it's because they're saying, "Oh, the price of copper and
But
shit like that," or
but those are leak points. I will say when I come across something that has steel and special kind of brazing, whatever, if it's 56 or if it's like soft solder or what's that other one?
yeah.
Fuck, I forgot the name of the other one. If it's not 15%,
Stay bright.
yeah, stay bright. Anything like that, we have leaks like over time,
I'm sure.
and
What he
it's
was saying too,
micro.
like, it's like you only need like that much of a stick for that stuff, opposed to like twice as much for a regular rod. But I don't plan on using any steel line sets. I can't say that. I might
Oh, I
use the steel
heard.
line set.
Well, I heard Lance make a
What?
good point that it's what's used in automotive, right? And I've worked on a couple of
Mm,
cars to do AC work on it, and I've always been intrigued because that's it uses different material there,
yeah. And
and it
he's
works.
big into the car scene, so that would probably be why it's a bigger deal for him. But I guess the pressures would be a lot different, right? So it's
Well,
not.
look. CO2 uses it, and that's high pressure.
Oh yeah. So I mean, it's been around, dude. Like it's kind of like I said in the video. A2Ls have been around for quite some time. We're just now kind of making it a big deal. Like, and our infrastructure for it's like going to be a little bit different because we're just getting around to it. Whereas these steel line sets have been used for quite some time, or it's just going to be a learning curve as long as all the best practices are taken, just like anything, right? It
Yep.
should be okay in theory.
Oh yeah, that's what
Always
I
end with
mean.
that.
Like
In
you,
theory.
there's either prep or like stuff to avoid when you use that kind of stuff, right? Brazing, you braze it in, it's gonna last, no matter what. As long as
Mhm.
you, because I have a video, but it's an old video that I just haven't edited, and it's that booger one that I found. I was like, unless you do brazing like that, then I mean that doesn't work.
Just
'Cause that was a
stacking them,
mess.
dude.
Yeah,
Stalactites, bruh.
I think I've shown it on here a couple of times, but yeah, I need to edit that video.
Going with catacombs on this one, guys.
But we had that. We had, like you mentioned, I guess it's called Smart Lock. But we reviewed that here on the channel last time, but we saw it in person.
Mm-hmm.
Seems pretty. It looks funny, but it seems pretty legit. My whole
I
thing
can
with
get
that,
down with it, bro.
yeah, but my whole thing with that is like trying to stock that stuff. It's like you need very specific, like if you're doing the bell or you're doing straight pipe
Mm-hmm.
or you're doing a
So,
90
like,
or you're doing whatever, like,
for sure, I would, personally, right, for the most part, look at your metrics, right? Okay, I do this many installs. I don't want my guys brazing the other service valves. I need 3/4, 3/8, and 7/8. No matter what, that's what I'm always going to have. So I'm going to get a box of these, and I do 50 installs a year. Half of them have 7/8. You know what I mean? Like you can do that for the belt fittings. I'd even do it at check your evaporator coils, because just think about. I don't know. I do, and it's about the same price as a press fitting. You know.
yeah. Speaking of which,
So
Hillmore is gonna have. I think it's Scott that we talked to, right? I love
Scott's awesome, dude.
I love his enthusiasm, and I love that he thinks about the tech because he's like, our press tool is gonna cost half the price, right? I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
So they got a press tool
Well,
coming out that's gonna be like 2,000, maybe high 2,000s, but like it won't be the 4 or 5,000 that you see from like other manufacturers. So
uh, right.
that's interesting. Like I think people would much rather pay like $2,000 than $4,000. It'd
Yeah,
be
dude.
easier.
I mean, so much easier, and then you can use the other jaws if you want to, all that other stuff.
Oh, they
I
don't
forget
like to
what
make anything proprietary either. That's what I like too.
what. Yeah, dude, he doesn't care. He's like, dude, it's gonna get you where you need to get into, and I love that. He understands it, and then it's gonna give people an opportunity. You
Which I'm
know.
pretty excited for because they're coming after Navac too because they got the flaring tool now, the battery powered one.
Mm-hmm.
So Hillmore has a lot of stuff that is gonna come out. Like it's actually ready for. I think he told you like right before summer,
Yeah,
right?
Q2, late
So
Q2, so May.
hoping to see the press tool, the flaring tool, both battery operated tools, and the meters. My only thing is I need amps on that thing. He told me that we could,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean I would have to see it.
I wonder if it's like taking some sort of proprietary reading, right?
Yeah, something
Or is
like
there
that. And
like, or
I
does it
asked
have,
him.
you
I
know,
asked him about an
oh,
attachment. He said that you could.
yeah.
So I don't know if I'll
I
have
was
to
just,
see it.
how Field Piece had that one where you
Yeah.
could just plug your leads in. That's what I was wondering if it's like that. People seem pretty intrigued by it. One thing would be like the sun, though. Think about the sun with that, might be
There
kind of difficult
was
to read.
yeah, like I have one. Okay, so I have my Amazon one, the little mini one. I
The
can't
one
say
you
the
always
brand.
rocking?
Yeah, I can't say the brand name. I like it's a weird name. And then I have the Milwaukee one, and those displays, they do pretty well in the sun. Now I remember, I think
Okay.
it was Kurt that tried those Kawit ones. I don't know if you ever tried them. Those you could
Yeah,
not
I
read
had,
at all in the sun.
no.
So it depends on the
Yeah,
screen.
nope, for sure.
Because like I had no
Yeah,
issues with the Milwaukee one, and I use that one every day.
those look really intriguing too. Um, More than likely, though, I do like to have that amp just so I can just clip on the wire and hold it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well that too, because I was
But
noticing I
I,
was like I probably use it to hold the meter a lot too, like multifunction for the clamp. But
but it was a lot lighter, a lot more compact. Literally, it's like this, like about the same size as your phone. Um, so I can vibe with that too.
I mean, it does what you need it to, especially if you're well, I don't know, just it's just the amps. I mean, we'd have to figure out if there's a way to do it or
Hmm.
not.
For sure. Yeah,
Uh,
definitely be good to have.
Mike's talking about the recovery machine from
They
Milwaukee.
say that's
It's on
supposed to come
pre-order.
out Q1. Yeah,
Well,
so that bad boy's ready to roll.
I thought pre-order was last year, but I guess it's still going on pre-order. Did they give
I'm
you a
pretty
date?
sure it was. I'm gonna check in on that now. I know. I thought it was March. Um,
You might be right. I did find it. Let me see if I can pull it up again. Recovery. They have a they have it up on a few websites right now where it's gonna be $15.99 with the battery and charger.
yeah, oh, April launch date.
So if you go to
So
like Acme, it tells you it'll ship in May. So I don't know, like
okay.
you would probably be able to get it like at Home Depot or somewhere else before them. I don't know how quickly they get stuff. But it's the it's the whole kit for $15.99. I think the tool only might be $12.99.
Honestly, I keep the only vacuum pump on the truck is the Milwaukee. I
Same.
get enough.
I downsized completely.
So that would be probably like that'll fit in a crate or something, and that'd be the only. I don't know if I know I'm going to be doing a bigger job. I don't even carry my recovery machine anyways. I just leave it
Well, I
in
was
the.
gonna say I
You know
don't
what I
carry
mean?
my recovery, so this would be like a as needed situation. But it same thing with the pump. Like I only carry that vacuum pump now. I got rid of the
Yeah.
corded ones. I got rid of everything else that I had. I just have that Milwaukee one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you had
So
any issues
I'll
with it
be
starting though?
uh
Mine starts slow,
overheated.
and then I turn it off and turn it back on, and it's fine.
I haven't had an issue with any of that. It's just when it overheats, like
Mine
out
has
in
not
the
overheated.
Florida sun, obviously. Yeah.
Oh well, I'm using it indoors right now.
Yeah. So probably this summer you'll probably experience it. It only happened
Yeah.
twice, and I was like, son of a bitch. Like it was brutally hot when I like it was probably like 110, dude, and I was just pouring sweat, and it was a mini split, and it shut off. I was like, you know what I mean? So, uh, other than that, it's been great.
I guess I only have it in the kit for now, but I don't know. It comes with a, but it does come with a 12.0 Forge at least.
Those Forge batteries are freaking awesome.
That's all I
Yeah,
have now.
yeah, they're so good. Uh, I'm assuming they're gonna get some stacked one. I don't know if they could do it in M12 because of the way it's the torpedo battery.
You could just use that
Natural
natural
recovery.
recovery.
Well, yeah, brother. Well, I do got a couple. I got a 5 gallon and a 2.5. Sorry, I got a two and a half tonner that I use in a 2.5 or a 5 tonner. Yeah, you definitely got to have multiple recovery machines.
So yeah, we have, or I'm interested in that one when it comes out. I'm just gonna like completely switch over to basically their pump and their recovery. I think we'll be set now.
Straight up, dude. It's perfect. There's just a couple other things I sent like a massive list to them last year about what I think they should do to kind of get heavily involved. And same thing you did when you went to pipeline, I'm sure, went over like the tools they need to introduce, and hopefully they do something with them.
Just trying to put it in their ear, right? Because if they're gonna get into our line of work, you know, specifically because they don't have too many HVAC tools. I was like, if you want to lean into it, I mean, for one, make these as good as you can because nobody else. I'm still shocked that nobody else like Navac or any of those other brands have done a battery pump because, like, especially with Navac, battery powered everything. They did rub me the wrong way by choosing to do a DeWalt adapter or whatever it was.
Oh yeah,
But
you said you that's always been in your crawl this whole time, bro.
so, but I'm surprised, and they're getting into. But right now they're getting into tool. I don't know where I left the catalog. They're getting into toolboxes. They're trying to do pack out systems now.
Which is whatever. I mean,
It's like we
I'm
have
not a
other
Navac
we
guy.
we have other fish to fry. Why are you getting into toolboxes?
Yeah, it's like, we're kind of set. Milwaukee, I don't know if you saw, they did it at the World of Concrete. They had the new crates they're releasing. They got like
Oh yes.
half stack crates, half size crates, which is perfect for like your parts list or parts in your truck. Like, dude,
Well, what I did is
just,
I have a bunch of the crates because I love having
yeah,
2 or 3 of them at
yeah,
least in the van. And what I did is I got from Etsy. I got like a divider for one of
mm-hmm,
them, and it divides like I think it divides 3 ways because I wanted one side to be like a half crate, and
mm-hmm,
the other side to be two, like divided in two. So I use
yeah,
it as a parts bin now, where if I go pick up parts, I throw them there, and then for the next day or later that day, I go and do the job, and they're in the crate. That's what I've been trying to use it as. So if they're gonna make different sizes and bigger crates and all that, like I'm all for it.
yeah. They got the one for electrician, like kind of how Klein has it. Uh, yeah, come on.
So
Like the
Navac's system.
narrowness of the handle, bro. Like, yeah, what do you know what I
I
mean?
I don't know what this is for. I don't think I have any
Well, I
pictures
mean,
of
it
like
is. It's 249 now.
they're coming in cheap. I guess yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you think about it, just the rolling box with the open drawer for Milwaukee is 249, but it's got a drawer on the bottom.
But nobody or they don't really show like how they work or what they
It,
look like.
it, is this what everybody's been asking for? Come on,
No.
like, like, yeah, this is what you need. I'm not a Navac guy, bro. I mean, I have a couple of Navac things, but I don't know. Maybe I have to try them out a little bit
I guess
more.
they're gonna
I did just.
expand. There's side mounts, and that's about it.
How big are those How big are those tires though? They look like they're like 6 inches, man. I need nines. What size are those tires?
They don't look great. I
Not
don't
like
think
a
they give
damn.
any info.
Color scheme's cool though.
That's what
That's what
Klein
I
should have
would.
done.
That's what I was about to just say. Yeah, Klein should have gone with the black and embraced the black with the orange accents instead of the bright orange. But it's funny. We would have bitched either way. It's just like how everybody in the UK wants red Milwaukee, but we want black. You know what I mean? It's like
Just give us a
it's
choice.
funny. Yeah, give us the options, man. I mean, it looks like a decent bag, but the latches, are those plastic latches or are those wire latches?
They look plastic.
Yeah, they do.
They're not.
That's-
They're not really. Well, their cases are okay. Like the stuff that their tools come in. I don't really use
Mhm.
the case that they come in, but like they're okay. They're not the worst, but they're not great. So we'll see.
Well,
We'll see. I don't
you're
know.
gonna
We'll see
end
how
up
they are.
seeing.
I don't. I didn't see them at the booth when I went.
Oh, okay. I figured you'll probably see these at the supply house a lot, and they're gonna be doing deals like, "Hey, you buy this tool, you'll get a box for free." You know what I mean? To get people in the system, and who's gonna say no to that? Yeah, it'll be good. I mean, for some guys.
Uh, what HVAC guy stacks like that, anyways? I don't know.
You telling me you don't stack that way, Mike?
I've always said I've never taken advantage of even like Milwaukee because I can't roll up to a rooftop unit. Like I really don't use these kinds of stack systems like this unless it's for storage in the van.
Yeah. I mean, if I know I'm doing an install, I'll take my rolling box with me and get it
Yeah.
going. But for the most part, yeah, exactly. Installers. When I used to do a lot of work for, no, I was up in Maryland. We would do a lot of condos and high rises. I would take it to get on the elevator, take it up. Have my whole stack at the bottom of the ladder to get it up on the roof. So
Oh yeah.
the whole stack, but I'd load it with shit, then rope it up.
Yeah, I've done that
So
too.
there's
Le-
benefits to it. I actually did a get what he say.
Leave pack out to the experts.
Yeah, that's true. I uh I
Everybody
roped
has
up
one
one
now.
time. Yeah, I mean, I got the Milwaukee stuff is just good, bro. It's hard to beat. I was ready for a damn
Which
tough
one?
belt to take over, but they fell
Did they
off,
they
bro.
disappeared
And
again?
and for whatever reason at Milo's, the prices are going up, and it's still just sitting there. I'm like,
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
I,
I
I was
see them
like,
in the aisle all the time, and they're just collecting dust. Like they're not
it's
moving,
like,
they're not
hey,
adding
yeah,
anything.
they're gonna have to drop soon, bro.
They are. I bought the only thing that I like from them, or there's two things, is the single drawer until Milwaukee
Hmm.
makes one, because sometimes I do need a single drawer, or like
That is a nice one.
in the back of my van, I have one specifically that is a single drawer and then a crate on top of it, right? So that crate holds my nitrogen and stuff like that. So I can't add any more height wise. So like the only one that would
Right.
fit was a single drawer, and that holds all my like brazing stuff and stuff like that
It's
for
for
that
that, yeah.
section, right? So like it works perfect.
They
So
had an opportunity, man. I was this
we
close.
yeah, we gave them a chance,
And oh man.
and we talked to the
That's
guys and everything. Like they were trying to get their shit
yeah, dude.
together, and they just never came out.
I see they are pushing. I seen some guy. It might be the addicted to tools dude. I could be wrong. I don't know if they're still doing it. Maybe UK people, Australia, and all them. They're getting that
Oh yeah,
stuff. But
probably.
they're not doing it to us here, man. I was excited. They had the bed stuff they had for trucks, the tailgates, the whole freaking garage system they were gonna do. I was like, this is it.
I think they
And
started dropping the garage stuff. I was afraid to buy it because
yeah,
I
get
didn't.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah, because not all of it was out. Yeah, but
There you
it
go.
was a nice dream. I would have
It
converted if they
was.
came out with everything.
Yeah. Yeah. If they just came guns a blazing, I think that was the only system people
Do
were
you
actually
still
like excited for.
do you still have their stuff?
Yeah, I'm looking. That's why I keep looking over here. I'm
Oh,
like,
okay. I was
I
like,
mean, it's
mine,
stacked up 8 feet tall.
mine's in storage. I need to just put it for sale.
Yeah, it's still there, man. It's still full of shit. Um, one of the latches, like I will say, like the latch system isn't gonna be the best. Like it got dirt in it, and it's hard to open and close.
Yeah.
But Klein made some great. Yeah, no, Klein did a good job. I really liked what DeWalt did with their DXXL, that big one. You seen that?
Uh.
But that shit's like it's like a big rolling tool cart, but the shit's like $1,500. It's a stupid amount of money. But it's really slick. Like it's the size of a rolling like tool chest, bro. It's pretty slick. They have them in your stores. Go check them out. They're pretty nice. So that's something Milwaukee would need to do.
Uh.
It's just like an improvement on the pack out.
Oh, is it maybe this? Hold on.
Yeah, it's just
Screen
like
share.
large. I think it's the
Is it
yeah, dude.
this?
That thing is yeah.
It looks
That thing
cool.
is slick, dude. Yeah, that top handle plate pops off. Yeah,
Oh,
like
I
it's
get you.
literally just a rolling tool, and you
I
can
get you.
stack
You
that.
kind
There's
of build it
that's
out.
3 boxes.
You build
Yeah,
it out to be like a little cart and everything.
like yeah. So like if you're rolling on a job site, that's perfect for dudes that are doing like obviously groundwork and things. Or
Well, the guys that we have, they do kitchen work, so they love this kind of stuff. So
boom, that
they
would be perfect. And it's
yeah.
yep.
So like we got them the Milwaukee stack, right? So like we had to get like two of
Mm-hmm.
them because a couple of our guys they just they roll everything in and they put their tool bag on it and they just roll up to whatever kitchen and equipment they're working on, and they have all the parts
Yeah.
and everything that they need, and they just work out of it.
This one's nice. Like I said, it's got that top handle card, then you can use it as a workstation on top. And I would envision Milwaukee. It's just like a bigger version of the pack out, you know.
So let's well,
So
do you have anything else to add to that, or do we move on?
nah, man. What you got? Let's move on.
Let's talk
We're
talk about
getting hung up.
let's talk about field piece real quick.
Okay. Okay. What's yeah, these ugly ass manifolds, bro. Like, why did like this? The wait is over. Like, nobody was waiting for this, bro. You should have kept the original design.
So
Like,
for people, because I had people asking me still, when are they coming out? When are they coming out? Here are your new field piece manifolds. I found them on True Tech Tools. I don't
That's
want them
funny.
anymore. That's all I'm going to say.
They look like Wally, bro, like the robot from the damn movie. Like,
Well, yeah, they do.
oh, oh my gosh! Why
So
did they do that?
I think Brian Orr was interviewing and walking with Tony from Field Piece quite a bit. So they have a lot of
Yeah.
content on the HVAC school platforms. Basically,
Okay.
I guess, because like the story that I got is that they were going through a redesign, and I was so confused. I'm like, how do you redesign your analogs, right?
Analogs, bro.
Now I understand. They wanted to make them more durable, which they put them in a casing. I'm not a big fan of that.
Mhm.
I don't know if that casing comes off if you do have to replace one of those gauges. That would be my other thing, right?
Yeah.
Because then you're screwed if
Yeah.
you break one.
Oh, that's probably what they want you to do. Oh, just send it in. We'll warranty it. You just pay the price of a new one. We got you.
Because I would always
How much
just,
are they?
well,
I
I
can't
mean,
read that price.
140.
Oh,
They
all
went up
right.
$10,
That's just
I think, because I think they told us
no hoses,
130.
right?
No hoses.
Hoses
And this
are
is just
expensive now too, bro.
Yeah, and this is just for the 3-port. They got a 4-port as well. But they put the casing in it, or they put them in the casing. They gave it that rubber outside because they want to make it durable. They
Mm-hmm.
said. So I guess it's just never gonna break. And then they got these dials on them. So I get it. It's different. You can set the dial if you're doing like a pressure test just to see like if it moved any. I don't know how many people are doing pressure tests like that, but I mean, I know like before I get comments, I know like guys that leave systems overnight to pressurize and all that kind of stuff. That's what I guess that's geared towards. Bigger systems, you do a pressure test, you're going to leave it overnight, this and that. That's where that comes into play. So that little gray area ring here is supposed to be like a dial that you can kind of set and then walk away and then come back. And that kind of looks like Chris, doesn't it? Chris Stevens.
I was gonna say Rick.
Rick doesn't have a beard.
Yeah. If you
But
wanted
yeah,
to be, I couldn't. Brother, the image is terrible. I can't see. When we go live, I can't see what you bring up. Oh no, you can't. You can't take it out. It's got the screws in there, so they should be able to pop that little case off.
well, we'll see how hard it is. Yeah.
Are those magnets?
I don't think so. They has a hook.
What the hell? It's got a hook. Sweet.
So the 4-port is going to be $235.
You at that point, bro, just go buy the Hillmore set that's cheaper than that, and you get 282 freaking refrigerants in it, and you get the clamps and everything, and it's all right there.
So
With
speaking
the
of which, we'll
hoses.
switch over to this one. On True Tech, it's showing 336, and it's digital. It does everything you need it to. It does take clamps. I don't know if it comes with them. It should.
So if you get that other 4-port
Includes
aluminum
2
from
clamps.
the hose, does this come with the hoses by chance?
I don't think so.
You're still gonna
At
only
least,
be in because the hoses depends if you get the ball valves or not. They're between what 75 and $150 now. I know I
yeah.
just picked up a set for Zeke, the guy we're training a CPS. I think they were 110, but they were the low loss, so being another $100.
Do you have any of the field piece hoses
I
or
do have
tried
not.
them?
Yeah, I do have them, yes, but I have not used them. Are they bad?
I think they are. I had one leak, and I had another one that I had issues with, but like I think I fixed it.
They can't
And
get their damn valve cores right. Now they can't get their hoses right. What good are you, field piece?
and I've heard a handful of people that said they leaked. Like and it's not anything with the fitting. It's the little compression part, like the part that attaches to the actual hose. That's where mine leaked as
Uh,
well. And I've seen several like that. So I don't know. Now I
well, that
had them.
sucks.
I had them. I used them. If I had to go and back and buy some, I wouldn't. I would just stick to Yellow Jacket or somebody else.
Tried and true, baby. Yeah. That's
For
all I buy.
hoses,
I mean, I
yeah,
have.
for hoses
Yeah.
at least, right? Like tried and true is Yellow Jacket, and I do have like Appion for my vacuum setup. Those are the only two that I'll kind of use.
Yeah. I have Appion and I have Navac. I've gone about the Navac coupler popping off all the time.
We got a fan of the field piece.
I'm sure he does. Oh, oh man. No, they just look. I don't need that. I don't use manifolds. You know that. So
Yeah, Freon makes a good point. There's because I just took them out of my cabinet to give to the guys the
oh, is
Elitech.
that the one that's like shaped like a
It's
controller kind
tiny.
of?
Yeah, yeah, it does
Yeah.
look like a little controller.
uh, $80. I mean, dude, if you're just like needing to get some stuff, like that's perfect. Like George had a set of yellow jackets that he gave Zeke. I bought him some new hoses, so he'll be good. That way,
Yeah,
I
but
said you
they
ain't
they
got to
have
get balls.
a variety though.
How much are there? Like, what's that second one in with the black screen? Is that their best one?
Yeah, that's our high end one. So that one's gonna be like $600.
Oh, it is. Oh, they do got expensive. Okay.
Well,
What's that?
but it's just that one. I don't know. I forgot what it does. I think it has like the micron gauge built in. It has like the fancy display. Because if
Oh,
you just get like this regular one next to it, it's
yeah.
150 or 200
Oh, dude,
with the hoses.
get that and then buy your yeah, and then buy your a separate micron gauge. I would never
Yeah,
trust the one in the unit.
and
You
then the
know.
little mini one, 169 with
Yeah,
the hoses.
that's a good. Yeah, it's gonna read your pressures, bro. I will say that one kind of does look a little slick. I do like the Testo ones. Always intrigued me. They were big up in Maryland. At least when we would shop where we went, that's what they carried, and that's why I never got into like S-Mans or anything, but
Well, Testo, I like the new ones because
yeah,
they're
I know people like
color display.
those. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, see, they're beefy, like, but they're like when you hold it, it's like you can hold it in your hand, whereas like
They're
the S-Man's
small.
like
They're small, but durable.
exactly. You can feel it. I mean, it's got that German engineering in it, brother. You know how much is that one?
This one, oh shit.
How,
Hold on. Let me go back to. That's the whole kit. Hold on.
it's got the wireless ones with it and all. That's why
It's
I think
between 575 and 678. So like $100 difference if you want the
around
hoses.
is that like the same on par
Oh
with
wait, this is the
S-Mans or
wrong one.
what?
Hold on. Where's the color one? Hmm. These are all
Oh,
kits.
they got the little. Like I said, they got the little controller one too.
Yeah, that I
Is
think that's
Ellie
where
Tech?
Elitech got it from. But
Ah.
but Testo, again, thank you for giving away a manifold. But I don't
Oh shit!
understand.
Which manifold did he get, by the way?
I
That
have to
one?
check. No, he got a
Mark,
he
which
got
one did you get, bro?
It was Sasha.
You got Sasha. Mark got the thermal.
I have to double check. I think he got one of the regular ones. No, this little headless one that they have here, it doesn't have a display. You need the app. So like that's the only thing I don't like about it.
That makes no sense.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a weird
stupid.
it's a weird one. So the new manifold by itself is $650.
Oh jeez, that's kind of
So yeah,
pricey.
they're pricey. But I mean
What
that's
is
if you
German
want.
engineering, brothers? If you want the Mercedes, you're gonna pay for it, okay?
But that's if you want the colored one, because the other one that I pulled up, that was like cheaper with everything, with the wireless clamps. It's just that it's a black and white display.
Oh, okay.
You got options.
No, like I said, a buddy of mine up north, that's what he rocked, and he loved them, but they weren't as expensive as they are now. Dude, when the last time you been here? Nah,
That was like
he's
50
gotta be
episodes
joking, right?
ago.
I don't even think Kurt got to 50 before he said y'all suck. I don't want to be a part of this. Kurt, you still watching, bro? Text me if you're okay, man. Nah, I talked to Kurt. I think yesterday or the day before. He's doing good. He's still doing good.
Mark, all his field piece hoses
Damn.
leaked. That's what I keep.
Dude,
That's
but
what
it's
I
like,
keep hearing. Yeah.
between that and the valve core tool, man, that's just disappointing to hear.
Yeah.
I rarely. You know what though? My yellow jackets sound like they leak all the time. It's just they gotta get this weird like noise when they go through like this like they need to put like a muffler on it or something. It just sounds like it's leaking through the hose, but I know it's not.
Yeah. Oh man. So oh, he's like I've been really busy. Yeah, we get it. We get it.
My man, that's big Nesto, right?
Yeah, Nestor.
He a he a Nestor. He a Maryland boy.
Uh
The wireless, right?
Mark is like the wireless range on the
For
Testo
sure.
probes is why he rocks the field piece, which is the same reason I switched. Currently,
Totally
I'm using
agree.
JB. I have pretty good range with those, so we'll see.
But they keep always trying to say, well, it's because we have that 2-to-1 talkback ratio. It's like I don't give a shit, dude. Just give me the 1,000 feet. Like you don't need to explain that you have this better connection. Like remember,
my whole
I forget what he
thing,
was saying.
yeah, my whole thing is I work on rooftops. Like I would like to be up on like. Granted, if it's like a
That's what
huge
gotta
ass,
go
yeah,
down.
but granted, if it's a
Yeah.
huge ass building, I understand. But like a normal, where I'm just like hopped up on the roof and the unit's right below me, I would like to still
Yes.
connect to my probes, right? Because I'm usually checking superheat on a walk-in box at the evaporator. I might have to run up to the condenser. I want to
And
monitor
that's
it.
what they're not. They don't
Yeah.
get that though.
Well, lately
You
I've been
know.
able to get that with field piece or JB.
Yeah, he said a two-way talk or something. I'm like, yeah, dude, we're only getting 250 feet though. You know.
I, Eddie uses a Testo manifold, but field piece probes.
Boom. That's the way to do it. You don't gotta be brand loyal. Just buy what you know what I mean? What works best for you.
Testo has the best app.
See, we said that. Remember we were talking? I was like, y'all got the literally hands down. That's why I liked it. But it came down to again, if I'm like you said, hey, I'm checking this system. I gotta go up check my static and everything. I gotta adjust the blower. I want to see what my pressures are doing. Can't do it because I'm losing, that range or that line of sight.
All right, so I got confused too, Mike. So Mike's asking for us to talk about that 3-port valve core tool. Did you get to do anything with that as far as like recording?
No, nah,
Okay.
dude. Again, we were slammed, but I did see it, and I watched the Brian Orr one on it.
Okay.
Looks great. Looks like it's gonna be
It
kind of a
looks
pain in
cool.
the ass to hook up to a couple things. I like the idea of where he's like, you can hook up your manifold so you can valve it off, but you can also just use a valve core tool. so you can break your vacuum with some fresh refrigerant. You know what I mean? Um,
It's
but I also just have
155
my
on True
mic.
Tech.
Look how big it is, bro. Like some condensers, that might not even honestly, the way the port is and how big that block is, you might not be able to get that.
Well, you didn't see it in person, right?
Because
Hold on.
nah, but so I'm looking at it, right? So can you go back? Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, I was gonna look for something. Hold on. What about it?
So the inlet's on the left hand side, right? Or is it both
Uh,
sides?
for what? Like to
Where
hook
do you
up?
hook up which to the ports?
Yeah, on the
Is it the
left.
left or the right?
And it has the
So
dual 5/16 and quarter.
just on the left, nothing on the right.
Or is it the other
Is the
way?
right just where you
Is
hook
it
up your
reverse?
hose, or are they both the same way? That's your
I
valve
told,
port
well,
tip on
yeah,
you,
that's what I was
anyways.
telling you. I was getting confused when he tried to explain it to me.
So like when you put that joint on, right? If you say you put it on your high side, the I mean it's meant to only go on the low side, which is always general. Yeah, so it's gonna be in an awkward position, but you're gonna have to lay it parallel to the ground if you're going on the high side. But then eh,
Well, you
I,
deal with more residential for
yeah,
that, you know.
I have to get it an in field application. I'm sure it probably works.
Well, see what they
As
did.
the price.
It's actually pretty compact because I did record there. It's gonna take me some time to edit that. It's pretty
Okay,
compact. It's super
looks
narrow
kind of
also,
okay.
and then they added
Looks kind of
these
cool though.
ports at an angle so you wouldn't have that issue of like, fitting in tight spots. Also the knobs, all that kind of stuff. So like they thought about it and they've tried it on so many different units, and they had I think they had a demo there or somewhere, and it
I'm
was like
sure.
awkward spot and it still fit. So
Well, they
now
need to
we,
try it on the older Lennoxes or try it on the old Cube Ream Prestiges. I
yeah.
guarantee you that's not fitting.
So like,
Where the ports face inwards on the condenser.
yeah. Oh yeah, I know. There's a lot of weird ones. So like he, and again, I tried asking and he gave me kind of I guess the same thing I've heard. It's just for you to hook up everything at once and not
Hmm.
like have to purge anything, right? Because it's already like your charging hose. You can put it in a vacuum. Your whatever, like your micron gauge, like it's all hooked up, and you're just closing valves and opening the ones that you need.
But
Versus like
here's
disconnecting,
my
hooking up this and that.
I should have gone and asked him because what I would have been like, yeah, but you're pulling your micron gauge on the same vacuum side. You want it furthest from the point. You don't want it as close as possible. So that kind of defeats that purpose, in my opinion, right?
Well, he wants you to buy
You would
two,
it's
so you can have one on the other side.
what would you need it on the other side for though? Like he's like you right. I mean that's three, but at the end of the day, it's like bro, I'll just put on a $50 one on the other side instead of $150.
Well, he mentioned
When
mini splits also, right? Stuff like that where you only have one port.
that's yeah, that's
So I
true.
mean,
That's perfect. That's perfect for
yeah.
that. Yes.
So there is, but
He said, "Well, he wants you to buy two." Good call. Yeah, that's the
well,
salesman. You right.
that's literally what he did. I think it's in the video. He's like, well, he grabbed another one. He's like, well, you could hook up one on each side, and then like he gave his pitch, which is
I love Rob. He's a G. He's
fine.
so
Like
funny.
if you like it, you want it, you want to try it out, go for it. I do think this is better than because I've seen some crazy things out there where you're piling up like
Setups.
two core valve
Yeah.
tools stacked on each
Yeah.
other, and I'm like, for that situation, I'd rather you use one of
Honestly,
these,
yeah.
right? So
I'll probably end up getting two, to be honest. Yeah, I will just to have for sure.
yeah,
Like you say, they're
it's
pretty
vacuum.
compact.
I don't know if there's a rating on it, but it is vacuum rated. It's meant for vacuums. And Robert Kraft, the Jumper King, is the one that invented that triport tool that we showed. Let me just show it again real quick.
Yeah, look. I mean, honestly, I would. I mean, I would only need one. I mean, I would
Yeah,
put two vacuum hoses. Probably, I'd probably put like a half inch and a 3/8 hose on there, and then my 1/4 inch to break the
let me
vacuum on the top.
let me put it to you this way. I have the field piece 2 valve, right?
Oh yeah,
I've only used it a few times when I like really want to get like a good setup, right? I
yeah.
typically just use the regular core tools. Like you're gonna, especially on a day that you're
Do just
tired, you're
fine.
rushing, you're just trying to get your stuff done. Like you just use what you're used to,
That's true. That's what I do. I always just set up the one hose and put one on each side. Well, I'll probably get that to be honest. I probably will.
just
I
to
don't
do
see the purpose of it
just to
for
do a
putting a
video on.
micron gauge on. Yeah, right. Just to get some content. No, I'm still just gonna use my micron on a solo, because CPS makes just the valve core tool that doesn't have the extra port on the side. That's what I use for my micron gauge.
Yeah, I had seen that. I went by the booth. I saw that they have like different variations of it. I
Yeah,
was
I
like,
bought it by
that's cool.
accident. I'm thinking it was a regular one. I was like, son of a bitch.
Well,
So,
I think Diversitech might have sent me some that I didn't know about that were like that. And I was like, what is this for?
okay.
And then
I did like that idea.
Robert also invented the Tin Master hammer from Malco, which we kind of ran out of time, but like Malco has the new Malco Edge. We've already covered it, I think, in one of the last
Yeah.
episodes. But
Yep.
just on the topic of Robert, he did the Jumper King that has a new upgrade at Subco. Well, I'll bring it up right now, but like he has a Jumper King. He has this Tin Master hammer for the drives because it has that slot. He was like, that was a pain
Yeah.
because he made a prototype. He was like, it was a pain in the ass to get the prototype drilled out and everything so they could test it. And then he had that, obviously the Navac triport, but also that one at Reefer Tech, Easy
Yeah.
Dose.
Yeah. Yeah. I did a video on that one. It's pretty cool. I mean, for our market, dude, I think, and I use the Viper pan spray tablet or pan spray treatment anyways, so it'll be
I don't
nice
use
to
that.
use that.
I don't use that shit.
Fuck you, Viper, you suck. Nah, that's what I use. Honestly, I know you're a new Calgon guy, okay? But I fudges with some refrigeration technologies. I do. I That's what I use when I go to Tropic Supply. That's the stuff I buy. The marketing on the cans is great.
Yeah, it really
You
draws
know,
you in.
that,
Let me see.
that's why I knew Calgon put a hawk on there because the hawks eat the snakes. I'm like, but you know what was cool? Old Mr. John came over to me when I was talking to Robert. He's like, "You're the pouch guy. You're the guy that wears the pouch." He goes, "I always wore a pouch." I was like, "You're damn right, Mr. John." It was cool. So you hear that, Kurt? Mr. Pastorello uses the pouch, and it's all he ever needed. Okay, it was cool.
Oh,
He was
okay,
like
okay.
super hyped to tell me that,
Yeah,
bro. It was so funny.
dude, he was awesome. So we can kind of end on that one. Let me just show the freaking Jumper King. I don't
I
have.
did.
There's not a good image of it though. I have photos of it on my computer, but I
I
would
did
need to
get
look for
one.
it.
I got a Jumper King, and it is a lot more robust. It's like the same, but like I don't know if you remember on the top, like the color coded things they like screw on, and then the female ends on mine broke off and fell.
Oh,
So these ones they're like fixed in the front. Um, so it is a lot
I didn't
more
use mine that much, so I didn't have
durable.
any issues with it. But yeah, they have the connections now facing the front. They have rocker
Hmm.
switches. The little fuse that pops out is now color coded, so you can see when it's out. And the magnetic tips, I did like that he changed those to an angled
Oh,
a 90
you got a
because like
couple. You got two angled ones, yeah.
so they don't fall on you,
Yeah,
right?
because you couldn't put them in. Yeah, exactly. The weight of it itself would just drop. I'm like, well, that's kind of defeats it. But I'm missing one, so I'll have to hit him up.
So oh man, I just use mine, Mike. Every now and then it's handy.
What's that?
Um, the Jumper King. He said he bought
Oh,
one and
dude, I love the
he
jump.
hasn't used it. It's one of those that you're glad when you have it, right?
Dude,
Don't
yeah,
forget,
I use it quite
hit the
frequently just
like.
because it's easier for me because I'm stupid. You know what I mean? I'm not a good technician, so it helps me be a better technician. Um, Yeah, I do
I'm
like
gonna
it.
leave this comment while I bring up John Pastorello. So, um,
Boo! Boo!
so it was awesome to see him because that was his last AHR. I don't know if you got that.
Ah, ah,
Yeah.
damn, dude. No, I didn't, and I kind of like didn't get a chance to like he was to like formally like just talk to him because I was trying to get to Robert. He had to go, and then by the time I was done, John had. Oh man.
So he won the
Hey,
Lifetime
sh-
Achievement Award, I believe it's called, or yeah, I think that's what
he,
it's called.
he had a great speech.
He won the big one, and he was. So I ran into him at the booth because I did record with Robert at their booth,
Yeah,
and it's funny because I might leave it in the video, or I was thinking about doing bloopers because you know how many people freaking just run in front of the camera,
dude.
and they don't.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I was like, I might
not
do
even
like
think.
a blooper reel. But John
Oh,
was
did
one of
you?
those. He made a beeline for me. He's like, "What's up?" and this and that. And I was like, "We're recording." And he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "No, no, no. Like, we'll stop." So I wanted to go talk to him, and he's like,
Yeah,
because of the whole drama stuff. He's like, "I
I remember.
there's no beef." He's like, "Do what you got to do." I
Fuck
still.
you. That's
He's
so
like,
cool.
"Yeah." He's
Yeah.
like, "I still love what you do." Like all this stuff. I was like, "Dude, you know." I was like, "Let's talk for a little bit." So I did pull him aside, and yeah, he was saying that it was his last AHR. I think he said that in his speech or somewhere,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
he wasn't gonna go to the award show, is what he told. I think he told me. I don't know if he told anybody else, but like I'm pretty sure it's in the speech. I don't know, but he wasn't gonna go, and they were like, "You gotta go," this and that, and like they were making a bit. He's like, "I don't know why they're making a big fuss," and then they're like, "Well, you're nominated," and he's like, "Well, I still don't want to go," and this and that, and
Yeah, good for
they're
him.
like, and they were like, "Damn it, dude, you won, so you gotta go." He's like, "Oh shit, okay." So it was
That's
cool.
funny.
So he went out on
Yeah.
a bang, got his big award, and luckily, I mean, because that was gonna be
Good.
his last one, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I'm gonna let them handle it. You know, they got it. They're taking over." So he's like, "I'm too old for this," basically.
That is funny. Yeah, no, shout out to Mr. John. Good for him. He's created a great brand. He's got great products, in my opinion. And
They're okay.
all around good guy. Yeah, you know what? That's why New Cal guy had to put a bird on there. It took him a while to make a freaking cool brand. All right, you stay with your old school looking brand, and we'll stay with these cool freaking snakes on ours. I'm not even part of. I'm not even on the team. Okay.
The only thing on the easy dose, it's manual. So I know a lot of people thought it was like automatic. I was like, no, you got to go in there,
I
right?
think that personally, I think that's a better
Okay.
thing than the because it can, personally, I feel that way. That way it eliminates the app and the mechanical breakdowns. Like this is just a knob, dude. It's a ball valve. You should be good, you
It's like,
know.
just
And
set a reminder on your phone or something, right?
that's it. That's what I tell people all the time. Just put it in your calendar, mark it consistently every first. So you change your filter, you change, and then you just 4 ounces, call it a day.
Yep.
You know.
It was a little more uh like a little more
Oh yeah, I was gonna.
not complicated, but like it was a little more. There was more to it than I thought. I was like, oh shit, it actually goes like all the way through the back. There's all these T's. There's all like everything like.
Yeah,
Because at first I
I
was like,
like that.
what does it do? But like he has a whole thing to it.
Yeah, it was cool because we primarily do ream, right, or rude, and the fact that we have the end coils that has that splitter, and he displayed it on a ream. I thought that was perfect. I'm like, this is the application I would use it for. So he gets it. He's in
Yep.
the Florida market too, so he knows. Yeah,
Uh,
it's funny.
the
He
ox.
says
Yeah,
that because the people were like, "Get out the
I know, right?
way!"
And I left that part in there because he's like, oh, it's the competitors and they're just trying to look at our stuff, which I have heard
Get
that.
out of here!
I've heard them complain that
Yeah,
there's always, not them specifically, but other booths that I went to. They're like, yeah, they're always in here.
exhibitors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, we'll end on this note. Speaking of competitors, I saw Velocity was at AHR this year.
You know who watches this show, right?
Yeah, Ian. Velocity was right next to the Milwaukee booth at AHR, and guess where we were? We were at the Milwaukee booth. I had to do an interview for AHR right there. It was like perfect little backdrop. So they actually got me. It's gonna be weird. Ian's gonna be so upset because I was at the Milwaukee booth. They came over to do an interview. Velocity's right there. They're gonna see it.
They got a lot of.
I'm
I
just
will
saying,
say they got
bud.
a lot of traction, and they were smart to be that next to that booth
Yeah, right.
because
I was like,
they
dang, that's
caught.
genius. I'm like,
Yeah, they caught. There was Tim DeStagio that went through there. That stopped there. He was actually doing something for the. Was it Sourman or one of those, right?
Sourman.
Yeah. So he was
Yeah.
doing content for that one, and he was there. Saw the bags, talked to them. Tool Pros and Tool Wife were there because they're always at Milwaukee. They stopped.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they were talking about something to do. You got all the young guns that went through there. All of them went by, so they might pick up those kids. And obviously they got Slim. They got a few others there, so they got a lot of people that were interested.
Yep. For sure. Y'all
Amber
have a
booth
good
was
night now
fun.
here.
It was.
Uh,
Well,
Kurt wanted me to go there. He wanted me to talk some shit. I didn't get a chance to go by there.
on which one?
I'll do it next year. Ambro.
For what?
Because they sell their own little kits, like, because you gotta buy all their extra tanks from them and stuff. He doesn't
Where
like
else are you
that.
going to get a smaller oxygen? I get
Brother,
that it's.
you know
I
what?
get that it's not refillable.
Make
Yeah.
it refillable. Make it refillable.
It's like who's gonna do that? They don't. I don't know. The problem I have with my Johnstone,
He said, I don't know.
it's been a
Yeah.
while, but I haven't had to buy any now because I have my Ambro controls
It's been a while
set up.
since
They never have shit. They run out of nitrogen. They run out of acetylene. They run out of oxygen. So like I can't even go in and swap those.
I needed it perfectly the other day. I did a TXB. Would have been mint for me to have. So I have to talk to him, try and just get a kit and test it out for myself.
You should have came by.
Didn't have the opportunity. We were so busy.
Yeah,
So busy.
it was great. I thought I would have had time to walk, but the freaking convention was so massive. There was two
Upstairs,
freaking
downstairs,
stories.
South Hall, Central Hall. Yeah,
That's what threw
sucked.
me off. Is like I was like, okay, I can do like a north and south thing, right? Like if it's like two sides, because I remember it being
Yeah.
like that last time. I wasn't ready for two stories. I don't think there was two stories last time, and
No,
that threw me
we're
off.
gonna figure this thing out. We're gonna get better at it.
next time,
You know, right? Yeah.
next time I'm gonna get a press pass.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Timothy, I was in Orlando the past 3 days. I was gonna swing by and check out Tropic Supply just from the way you talk it up.
Man, you should have. You were literally like 20 minutes away, just right up I-4, man. It's Tropic is closer to Universal than Disney. Those are my guys, man. You gotta stop in and say what's up. They get people in there all the time. They're like, I just had to stop by because I watched this guy on YouTube and he said you guys are great.
Yeah,
So,
I was gonna say shout out to my Baker Supply because my cousin
Let's
always gets stopped, and he said it was a counter guy this time. He's like, yeah, he's like, oh, I love your cousin's videos, and I watch them all the time. He's like, I used to do HVAC, and I don't know what, and I
Yeah.
feel so bad for my cousin because he gets it all the time. I was like, dude, I hardly get
It's like-
stopped, but you seem to get
it's
stopped a
always
lot.
That's funny. Good for him. I got stopped by. I was in a parking lot the other day by a guy for Johnstone. Same thing. He was like, "Hey, you know," and he was
Got to be careful
he's
with
seen my stuff. So
with what you say now. It was cool though being
Tropics, my boys.
at AHR. I felt bad though because I was always like running to my next spot, but I had guys stopping me, which is fine. I will stop, like to say what's up, but like I feel bad that I can't be there for more than a couple minutes, right? So it's like you're running to everything, but it was
Yeah.
cool to see everybody there. I don't know. We'll see what we do next year. I don't know if we should keep it going, but we'll see.
If the invites are there, brother, we're going after it.
All right, all
The
right.
Windy City, here we come.
You'll see the Knights
Maybe.
at in Chicago.
50-50. Yeah, we'll see.
Pump
We
the
don't know what's
brakes.
gonna happen. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll do
All right, man.
we'll do our 150th episode there. Boom.
I gotta count. All right. So
Every 50th milestone is gonna be there, dog.
that's true. Yeah.
That's
All
how-
right.
that's how we're gonna do
So
it.
we're signing off. I
Episode
appreciate everybody
102.
for coming by episode 102. We made it to 100. Appreciate everybody and everybody that supported us at the podcast pavilion. Just around all the spots that we went to. I appreciate it. I recognize a lot of people out there, so it was cool to see everybody. And we'll see you guys next week.
Appreciate y'all. Be safe out there. You got someone to make it home to.
My computer froze a little bit.
No,
And
we're good. Send it.
Outro.
We're
Nope.
still live.
We're still here.
There's the music. My man just wheezed a little bit too. Did you hear your wheeze? You're gonna have to hear that back. You're like, I can tell, dude. You made it through like a G. Proud of you, man. You know, you need to go get some rest right now. Ah, damn! I'm gonna have to tell everybody, hey, go check out my quilt video though.